Hi everyone, this is your reading for Tuesday the 2nd of May. Thanks for joining me. Let's have a look at what's coming up today. Okay, so first card that we have is the 15th card of the Major Arcana. And it's called, and excuse the pronunciation, I think it's a Welsh name. I'm not even going to try it, but it's basically the Devil card. It's just represented differently in this deck. So we've got the Devil, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Fool in reverse. Okay, so the Devil is about focusing too much on the physical side of life and getting stuck in some sort of way. Because you're focusing on the physical, on what's going on in this physical world, you're forgetting about the spiritual and you kind of hit a dead end. That's going to happen every time you focus on the physical exclusively, because the true nature of who we are is spiritual and not physical. So the Devil, so to speak, it may be that you are getting entrenched and kind of sucked up in the details of things, which is kind of echoed here by the Queen of Pentacles, because the Queen of Pentacles is a woman who's very grounded and very practical. So you may be trying to sort out all the practical things, all the bills that have to be paid, maybe to make up for misunderstandings that were happening over the last couple of weeks, maybe sorting out your bills or moving your money around or whatever it is. There's a real, it's like the earth, the physical experience of being alive takes up all of your time today, and it means that you can't really conceive of any new notions or ideas, and you can't really move ahead in terms of what you think is right. Unfortunately, you know, the Fool is kind of walking off a cliff, so it's nice to want to conceive new ideas, but you also have to kind of watch where you're going. So this is the other extreme. This is someone who's totally impractical and who's just got his head in the clouds and has no idea of what's going on. So that's in reverse too. So it's all about physical details. It's all about looking at where you're going. You're not a fool. You're not conceiving new things. You're working on existing things that you already know are in your life, but you have the potential to become a little bit obsessive and compulsive and OCD with the whole thing. And if you focus too much on the physical side of things, you may become obsessed by getting everything exactly right, instead of just letting go of things and handing them over to the universe. So there's the potential to become controlling, overly controlling. There's also the potential to become overwhelmed with physical problems that you think you can't deal with. And all of that is because of the perspective. You see yourself as a human being having a spiritual experience instead of the other way around. A spiritual being having a human experience, and when you rely on spirit to resolve your physical human issues, then you'll start to make progress. But if you continue to focus on things, remember, what you focus on becomes bigger and becomes stronger. So the more you focus on the problem, the more the problem is there until you solve it. So try and relax today, hand things over. Make sure that you don't take things so seriously. If one thing isn't 100% perfect and there's an oversight, it's not the end of the world. Try and relax a little bit and make space to connect with spirit. It'll take that pressure off. Also, there's a sense of hopelessness here, you know, because it's all just the physical, the practical. Everything is finite. There's no redeeming force, there's no grace involved in any of this, okay? And just by taking yourself out of that for 5 minutes and just opening yourself up to spirit, to the grace of the creator, the universe, you will feel much more empowered, and the day is going to take on meaning rather than just being you know, a 24-hour period of you being super busy and trying to sort out every detail and not having any new creative thoughts because you're so busy kind of keeping a lid on everything that's going on in your life. So yes, you're very busy. but you have the ability to handle what's coming your way, and you should really give yourself a break and not become obsessive or compulsive in trying to reach this place of perfection, which most likely will elude you on this day. Okay, 15 and 1 is 16. 1 and 6 is 7, and 7 is about mind and creativity. So you've got to be a little bit disciplined with yourself today and inject some humor into the day and a bit of levity and a sense that imperfection is okay, and that it's okay to do your best today, and that you don't need to solve the whole world's problems on your own on this day, and that you can do your best and you can make a contribution, and that will be enough. Don't feel guilty that you haven't done everything perfectly. So I hope you have a great day. If you would like a private reading with me in regard to anything that may be on your mind, if you're worried about finances or your love life or what's coming up in your career, what your life purpose is, if you're interested in getting answers to any of those questions, then please book a personal reading with me. The website is gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. Please remember to subscribe to this channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.